We also wanted to talk a little bit about some of the graphic footage in the film. You wanted to say something about why. Well, you and I have been on our film team insistent that some of this footage, not even the most gruesome, which you've seen it all, but enough to convey what really happened.
Yeah, I feel that unless, and again, everybody's different. Your level of your level of like not being able to see something is different for everybody, right?
Yeah.
For me, because I wanted to go into medicine, I can see that kind of thing, and it doesn't affect me that way. Obviously, when I saw the footage that Hamas put out, the live streams that they put out, the videos, the photos, all those things, I couldn't sleep for nights. I mean, I just, it was just so horrible. But it was horrible not in the fact that I was grossed out by it, but because of the evil and depravity of it that
Right.
that really caused my soul to just like, stir. I wanted that same level of like
Foreboding.
foreboding for people to see it, because again, I would go on social media and I would see some of these Palestinian sympathizers, Hamas sympathizers, say that these were lies. I was like, these were not lies. I saw it with my own eyes. I saw what you did to these people.
And not only that, but you saw the video with Arabic music and Arabic subtitles put out by Hamas.
By them.
They were proud of it.
Absolutely.
And they were certainly, in a way, Hamas speaks, as the Bible says, with a forked tongue, because in their own communities, they're like, look what we did. We're the greatest. We celebrate. And then elsewhere, what did we do? That's us? No. That's all propaganda and lies.
No, and what they put out is propaganda and lies. And I saw this, and that's why when we were doing this movie, and I suggested, because I remember we were having breakfast, the four of us, and I said, well, I have a lot of footage, and we need to put it in there. They're like, no,
we can't show that.
We
people
can't
will
do
walk
that.
out.
Yeah.
Now, I will say what we have done, which I think is worked very well, is the footage is shown with restraint. It's tasteful. It gives you enough that it puts you on the scene. But it's not like a horror movie. It's not a gross out. On the contrary, it's like, wow, this is what really happened. I've never seen it before. In some ways, I liken it to 2000 Mules, right? People know bad things happened. We put them at the scene. We go, see for yourself.
But this is
obviously
graphic,
the emotional, right? The emotional thrust
imagery.
is different. This is graphic
not
imagery.
Not to mention the fact that they do kill a dog. And we do show it.
Yeah, but look, I mean, I do not sympathize with people who say things like, yeah, I can put up with the brutality against women and children, and but the dog, please do. We do show it because it's what happened. Well, in some ways, it just symbolizes to me the callousness of it,
the horror of
the gratuitousness of it,
the monsters that these people are. To do that to an innocent animal. And to do it to innocent children, innocent grandmothers, innocent teenagers.
Right.
The fact that these people are so vile, and they are Satan's pawns. They are. It's 100%. They're Satan's pawns.
One of the little details that a lot of people don't know is that right down there near Gaza, those kibbutzes right over there are very socialist. They're very left-wing. They're very anti-Netanyahu for the most part.
Anti-capitalist.
Anti-capitalist. Yep. And so they were formed out of this kind of communitarian socialist ideology when the State of Israel was first created. Not only that, but the Nova Festival, as you and I got closer to it, we were at the Nova Fairgrounds and we're looking at really the pictures of all the young people who were killed at Nova. They're all bohemians. You know what I mean? They're like they're hippie-ish. So again, this is not the right wing. This is not Netanyahu.
Very much so.
And in some ways, I think this has shut down and shut up the Israeli left. The Israeli left was very anti-Netanyahu. Very similar to the left over here, by the way, very anti-Trump. And yet, what's going on in Israel is that left has made peace with Netanyahu. Think of how unimaginable it is for the left to make peace with Donald Trump. But that's happened in Israel. Why? Because I think the left saw that its own people who would have been the first people to affirm Palestinian rights, call for a two-party state,
Mm-hmm.
call for giving land for peace,
Yeah.
those people got slaughtered.
They were butchered.
Most people over 62 have tens of thousands of dollars in home equity, but that wealth is only paper value unless you sell or take out a mortgage, and traditional mortgages require monthly payments. Movement Mortgage offers a home equity conversion mortgage, often called a reverse mortgage, where payments are optional. These FHA-insured mortgages can be one of the best ways to increase cash flow and maybe decrease taxes in retirement. Even if your home value drops or you live past 100, you're never required to make monthly payments if you remain in the house and keep up with taxes and insurance. You will pass on all the equity you didn't use to your heirs. Yet millions think that these home mortgages, these reverse mortgages, are risky or only for desperate homeowners. No. Find out the whole story from Movement Mortgage. They will send you a free book. It's called Home Equity and Reverse Mortgages, the Cinderella of the Baby Boomer Retirement. Go to movement.com/Dinesh, or you can call 580-REVERSE. That's 580-738-3773. And MLS ID 39179.